inside of Snapdragon Stadium in beautiful, sunny San Diego, California. Stadium Championship Series West is ready for its second event of a two-event weekend. Last night on Saturday, there was so much awesome action, some crazy moves. We've had some real wow moments on this series so far, and hopefully Sunday will deliver some more awesome moments. This series has been off to a great start, but nobody has really taken a big lead. Adam Anderson, though, he has been stealing the spotlight. He has been killing it so far to start off this series. But don't forget Camden Murphy or Bari Musauer. Both of them have been right up there towards the top of the point standings after 3 events. Hopefully tonight we will have a better picture of what this series will look like going forward. Find out next on Monster Jam.
Hello everybody and welcome.
Hello everybody and welcome. Hello everybody and welcome.
Oh boy! Oh yeah!
Hello everybody and welcome to the final commentary of a 4-commentary weekend. What a wild weekend of Monster Jam it has been. We were in San Antonio for 2 events, and now we will wrap up San Diego's 2 events in Snapdragon Stadium. We had a great event on Friday night's commentary. So much fun, so much action, a lot of wow moments. Hopefully today we will get to repeat that. I mean, this has been a great weekend. Week 2, our first full weekend of Monster Jam, has been awesome. Let's meet the competitors for tonight's event. We start off with Joe Foley in El Toro Loco. Then David Olfert, Velociraptor, still trying to get his bearings on the Stadium Series. After him, we have Kayla Blood, and Soldier Fortune has finally picked it up. The truck is working, and she is figuring out how to get that point standings a little bit better. Then there's Jim Kohler in Avenger, 2-time Monster Jam World Finals champion. Mike Christensen in Vendetta, he won racing last night in San Diego. What a magical start to the year for him. Chris Kohler, Monster Mutt, also having a great start to the year. He has been very consistent on the path to hopefully another World Finals spot. Then there's Colt Stevens, your defending World Finals Freestyle champion in Thunderoris. Corey Rummel and Megalodon, what a start to the year he is having. Man, oh man, the wow moments are unstoppable for him. Bari Musauer and Zombie started the season off super strong. He is still staying consistent and doing well. Camden Murphy, Bakugan Dragonoid, really a threat to win the point standings. So is this man, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. He has had a rough start to the year, but he has plenty of time to make it up. But this man, Adam Anderson in Gravedigger, has been absolutely dialed in Gravedigger to start 2024. And we will start off this competition with Monster Jam Racing. In the near lane, Chris Kohler, Monster Mutt. The far lane, Bari Musauer, Zombie. Now, the reason why we're using different video for racing is because Monster Truck Lord, for some reason, shot it and focused on one truck at a time, and you had no idea who was doing anything in the race ever. So I did half the racing, and I'm coming back and redoing it because it was really just not good. Monster Mutt, Chris Kohler, the winner of that race. Bari Musauer, unfortunately for him, the truck just shut off after that first turn, and he started so strong in this season, and now he's really starting to lose some ground on the points. Now your racing winner from last night, Mike Christensen in Vendetta takes on Kayla Blood. Soldier Fortune, Mike Christensen was dialed in last night. Let's see if today he could be even better, try and get another racing win. It's a close race through the turn, across the final jump. Almost a photo finish, but Vendetta, Mike Christensen, takes home the win. Their next race, 2 beautiful trucks in the afternoon sun. Colt Stevens, Thunderoris, and Jim Kohler, Avenger. My goodness, these trucks look so pretty during the day. Colt Stevens is the lead. Oh, but he bumps the jammer. That's going to give Jim Kohler a chance, but I don't think it's going to give him enough of one because Colt Stevens really had it all in control, and Jim Kohler shuts it down in the turn altogether. Colt Stevens wins that race. Jim Kohler's had a really rough start to the year racing. He just airs it out over that last jump in frustration. Racing has not gone Avengers' way this year. Now we go to round 2. Adam Anderson and Gravedigger takes on Chris Kohler, Monstrum. Adam Anderson has been absolutely killing it in racing this year. Seems to be in a pretty good spot here in this race. Going wide in that turn, but it slingshots him out of it. Monster Mutt makes a mistake, and that's going to be completely impossible to come back from as Adam Anderson continues the rail he is on. Man, I'll tell you what, the way Adam Anderson's driving right now, it's shades of 2016, his first year in that Gravedigger truck where he was utterly unstoppable in racing. So far, the only racing competitions he's lost have been in the final round. Here now we have Corey Rummel and Megalodon taking on Mike Christensen and Vendetta, and Christensen couldn't turn over the berm. He just slammed on the brakes, and he is not even going to try as Corey Rummel and Megalodon is handed a victory in round 2. Not the way you want to try and defend your racing win there from last night, but unfortunately for Mike Christensen, round 2 is where it ends today. Now another beautiful truck in the afternoon sun. Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, takes on the other beautiful one, Colt Stevens, Thunder Roars. Man, we got to do more daytime stadium shows. Look at how pretty these trucks look in the sun. Ryan Anderson pulling away, entering the final turn. He might have this one in the bag, but he might have almost overdone it there. Fishtailed a little bit, but so did Thunder Roars. Both trucks made mistakes in the final turn. Thunder Roars was just a little bit of a bigger one. Now we see David Olford, Velociraptor, taking on Camden Murphy, Bakugan Dragonoid. Look at how he handled the berm. Too Tall has a big lead after Dragonoid flipped over. And he's just going to crawl his way. Look at him. That is smart. That is a smart driver. Doesn't care about lane choice. He wants to guarantee that he wins this race. He's just going to crawl it across the line. David Olford, Velociraptor, going to the semifinals. That's a big win for him. And a big loss for Dragonoid, who is really in the hunt for that top of the point standings. And with Adam Anderson moving on and Camden not, that's going to hurt him. Now we get to see Adam Anderson, Gravedigger, taking on Corey Rummel, Megalodon. And looks like we either had a red light or a problem with the staging lights. So we're going to restage this race. This is the semifinals now. 4 trucks remain. We started with 12. Only 4 are left. 2 will move on from this round as we get closer to crowning our racing champion tonight. The green on that Gravedigger looking so pretty in the sunlight. It's golden hour for a reason. Anderson well up on the berm there, but man, it just slingshots him out of it. He goes wide in the turn again, but he's facing a better racer this race, I see. Corey Rummel takes advantage of it. Going into the final turn, Anderson kicks it up on 3 wheels. Corey Rummel takes down Adam Anderson in the semifinals. And for the first time this year, Adam Anderson will not be racing in the championship race. And that will open the door up for a couple people to gain some more points, like this man in the near lane, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, and his opponent, David Olford, Velociraptor. Ryan Anderson needs to make up ground in the point standings. He has fallen far behind already. But he's got a tough opponent here. Too Tall is no slouch, but he's slowing down a little bit in the straightaway. Ryan Anderson has made up a large bit of ground there. And that's going to give him the victory in the semifinals. Too Tall could not quite get it done. Velociraptor knocked out in the semifinals. We go to the final round of Monster Jam Racing. Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, Corey Rummel, Megalodon. Ryan Anderson has a racing win already in San Francisco. Corey Rummel has none. Look at the way he's approaching the turn. So much speed entering through and after. He has a little lead going to the final turn. Son of a digger looking good. Megalodon looking good. Megalodon fishtails, no pun intended, and it costs him the race and the racing win tonight. Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, fast tonight and utterly dominant in racing. He has 12 points on the road to the overall event championship, and he's celebrating it with a slap wheelie as he should. That was spectacular. What a night of racing it was. Such intense competition on this track, as it always is, and it's Son of a Digger walking out victorious. Here we are now in the Skills Challenge. The Skills Challenge, you could do either 2 moves on 2 wheels or 1 donut. I almost said 1 stoppie. Caleb Blood, Soldier Fortune, will lead us off here in this Skills Challenge, putting it into a... it's kind of a popper. I mean, it's still a stoppie, but Moonwalking it now. A good first attempt there. She had a really solid first attempt the other day. On the commentary, it was the other day, but last night, after San Francisco was a complete disaster for her truck, they've got it figured out this week, and she is looking a lot better out there on the track. Looking like a real formidable force we know Kayla Blood could be. Lining up for move number 2 here off of the step-up. Another stoppie. She's gotten pretty good at doing these. She has really come a long way. Oh my! She almost overdid it, but she was able to save it by throwing it in a drive right in time. She's got really good transmission control, which is a really good quality to have and a really big factor here, especially in the skills challenge. 7.373 the score for Soldier Fortune. Not that we could see it, but thankfully Kaz announced it. So now we come up to our second competitor in skills. It's Jim Kohler in Avenger. I will say, San Diego, I don't know if it's just a San Diego thing or if it's the time of day, whatever. These trucks are looking stellar in these conditions. We need to do more shows in the afternoon in San Diego. We will get another one in a couple weeks. You'll see at the end of the commentary in the upcoming commentary schedule. We go back to San Diego again. This same tour, we'll be seeing double in a couple of weeks when we come back here to San Diego. Looks like Jim Kohler's going to try and do a bicycle. This is a rare occurrence. Whoa, that didn't go as planned, but it worked. He didn't even bicycle, he just kind of jumped it. He jumped over the ramp. That was fascinating. He's got one more move left. Trying to beat the 7.373 that Soldier Fortune put out there. What's he going to do now? I think last night he was trying to... Yeah, he was trying to line up for the bicycle off of the backflip. What is he doing? Is he going to do a maximum moonwalk? Jim Kohler?
Okay.
Jim Kohler backing up to the backflip ramp. Is he going to try a maximum... Who is this guy? Did they put Tom Mentz in this truck? He's got to back up a little bit more. He's never done it before. All right, well, that's too bad. I mean, hey, A for effort, Jim Kohler. I mean, those are two moves that I don't think he's ever tried before. A 2.975. Tough break for Jim Kohler in Avenger. And here comes Joe Foley and El Toro Loco. Joe Foley already lost the nose somehow. I think that's from yesterday's competition. Pretty good crowd so far. Well, not so far. Here in San Diego. San Diego never really sells out, but they typically do pretty well. Is he going to try a bicycle too? I don't think so. I think he's going for the jammer. I was going to say, man, is it just outside of the box day for Team Scream? It's the jammer. It's a little sky wheelie off of it. Gets a nice slap wheelie out of it, too. Very good move there. He's got one move remaining here in his skills run. He had a couple wild skills moves last year, but he's really mostly good in the freestyle competition. He's still only in his second year of driving, too. He's going for a bicycle. Trying to get on the left side. Powering through it. Look at him walking it. He got that thing all the way through, halfway through the center of the track. That was great. That was really a stellar move. Score to beat, 7.373. The score for El Toro Loco coming in. .696. He's not happy about it. That's too bad. Here comes Chris Kohler, Monster Mutt. Chris Kohler going for 3 straight Team Scream drivers to start off the skills challenge. We won't get 4 because Corey Rummel made it to the final round of racing. also decided that I've given up on Monster Truck Lords footage. We're going back to Turbot. That was way more of a better view. Chris Kohler going for a bicycle for move number 1. He's also going for a bicycle for move number 2, getting it on the right side and setting it down. The score for Monster Mutt, 7.274. I would rather read the scores and not see them on the video board than waste so much time just trying to burn time for no reason. And this is a much better view anyway. Thunder Horse now doing a stoppie. He's going to moonwalk it back towards the step up, sets it down before he gets there. I don't know why, but he did. Going for a stoppie here. Very solid flexing there. Front wheels are turned. He's going to set it down. His 2 moves are in the books. Your score to beat still belonging to Soldier Fortune. That's going to be enough to take the lead at 8.159. Camden Murphy trying that weird move that he's been trying to do all year. He finally executed it. Got a little moonwalk out of it. All right. I guess that's what he's been trying to do, is a little sideways sidewinder thing. I don't know. He's going for move number 2. Moonwalking it up the ramp on one wheel for a second and still on one wheel. Flipping her over and on its lid. That's the end of the run for Dragonoid. It's an 8.913. Here's Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. He's bicycling it on the right side. Sets it down, and as I said in last night's event, you never know what Adam Anderson's going to do. It's a new experience every time he's on the track. I love it. He's going for a stoppie now, whipping that out of his bag of tricks. He's like, you guys think I can't do stoppies? Because I can. I just don't think they're as exciting as the other stuff. Moonwalking it up the ramp, and he'll set it down. Typical Adam Anderson style. He has a solid 2 hits. It's not enough to take the lead, though. It's an 8.895, putting him in second just behind Dragonoid. David Olford, Velociraptor. He's stopping now off of the step up. And he'll set it down. Really didn't do much moving there, but he had it balanced for a little while. He's got 1 move left. Can he try a slap wheelie and get it successfully? Yes, he can. A good little slap wheelie there from David Olfert. Velociraptor with a 7.678. Not quite enough. Now Corey Rummel, Megalodon, your runner-up in the racing competition. Moonwalks it. That was really not much. I don't know if there's something wrong with the truck there, but it almost seemed like he didn't have first gear. He only had second. I don't know, the engine it's not really revving very high, but he still moonwalked it over the ramp for 2 hits. And that's the end of his run. Megalodon will settle for an 8.558. Now here's Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger. Zombie and Vendetta didn't compete in this competition, which is too bad. Ryan Anderson doing the maximum moonwalk, really executing it well. Just dancing that thing back and forth. Your score to beat is still Dragonoid with an 8.913. Son of a Digger. Ooh, did you see that? That might be a shade of something he's going to try later. He had the bounce there to try and do another moonwalk, but he didn't do it. Now he's got it on a sidewall. Oh man, Ryan Anderson. Those are 2 very good Ryan Anderson Son of a Digger moves. You gotta love that. As David Olford, Velociraptor, will start off freestyle. Your winner of the Skills Challenge is Ryan Anderson. Son of a Digger got a 9.785. A high score, but he was last out and he deserved to win anyway, so I've got no problem with that. He will take home your win. Now, Zombie doesn't compete in freestyle here, so he didn't compete in skills, didn't compete in freestyle, got knocked out in round 1. That means that he only got 1 point today. That really is going to set him far back in the point standings. So here we are freestyling David Olford, Velociraptor. He just had a really nice move. He really hasn't done too much to start off his season in the first 3 events, but I think it's a matter of time before he really starts setting some burners down in all the competitions. Nice little transfer jump there. He also likes coming out first in freestyle, which is what he's doing right here. It's one of his favorite things to do, is lead off freestyle, because he wants to do it with a bang. And then, if he can do a backflip, he has a chance at winning freestyle. also know when Too Tall is not giving it 110%. Nice jump! That is him giving it his all there. He's been holding back a lot at the start of this year. He's not giving it 110%. Now he's starting to turn it up a little bit. He can lay down a top-tier A-plus freestyle if he wants to. He just sometimes doesn't. Oh my, a little weird jump off the side of the jammer. Gave him a bicycle move. Ooh, he almost got a little stoppy out of it, but he didn't quite execute it perfectly. I don't know if his run is over, but he's going to do a donut anyway to finish it off. You might as well give it a glazed. Velociraptor with a 7.906 to start off freestyle. And now it's Jim Kohler in Avenger. I will say, at this time of day, that green in the Avenger really pops. It's a nice, vibrant, light green color. Nice air off of that jammer. Oh no, does he have a broken axle in the back left already? Yes, he does. Man, I think he had the same problem last week. Yeah, last week I think he had a broken axle in the back left. Was that the last week or last night? I really don't remember, but it doesn't matter. That just put him on his lid. The truck just flopped itself over. Really tough break. It's a 4.932, which will bring up Caleb Blood and Soldier Fortune. I just realized Ryan Anderson won both racing and skills, so he's got a chance to triple down tonight. As difficult as that is, if there's anyone that could do it, it's Ryan Anderson. Caleb Blood, Soldier Fortune, had a much better night last night than she had last weekend in San Francisco. They figured out what was wrong with the truck, got it fixed, and now she's out here able to perform at the level that she can. So this is not a truck-inhibited freestyle. This is Caleb Blood giving it her normal Monster Jam freestyle, which is nice. Especially last night, I'm sure she was just trying to make sure the truck would make it through the run. Now she can really just put down the best run she can. Nice jump off of the step-up. I like that they lowered that step-up a little bit, but I still would like to see some huge air off of it. That's what I love. Good air there. This track is a little bit different than the Stadium Championship Series East track, in that this track, you can really rear back and get some big air, but it's going to be some of those crazy moves at the top of the track that you'll get from a jump like that that'll end up leading to the wow moments, the things that we've seen from, Corey Rummel, Adam Anderson. Whoa! Big leap. It lands hard on the front right, pushes her to the left side. She's able to stay okay. Maybe heading around for the backflip. A little wave to the... She's not waving to the fans. The fans are giving a little wave to her. Ah, I think her rear steer is broken. Yeah, her rear steer's broken. I could tell right away. I was like, she's got no control of her rear steer, I don't think. I think the rear steer's going any which way it wants, which is going to lead to some weird jumps. Oh, but she turned it into a moonwalk! Yeah! That is a good move from Caleb Blood. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And that's what Caleb Blood just did there. I'm going to try and donut it, but that's not easy to do when your rear steer's broken the way that it is. It's going to send her on her lid, but she's still fighting it! Wow, my! Why did they let her keep going? She could have saved that thing! That was a wild finish for Soldier Fortune. It's going to give her an 8.963, which is way too high. More like a 7.6, but that's okay. She still deserved the lead, and she's got it. Here's Joe Foley, El Toro Loco. He didn't compete in racing tonight, which I didn't realize until I looked at the Monster Jam website. Which explains why I thought there were only 3 races in round 1. Nice air using the long side of that step up. And a combo! Good move. Unfortunately, when you make a move like that, it'll pin you into a corner like it did. Well, it kind of disrupts your momentum a little bit, but nice slap wheelie to follow. Nice jump there, too. Joe Foley is a very good freestyler. He loves to just throw that truck around. I also love how they have the left horn just kind of stuffed into the head of the truck. They're not... Oh, my! Look at the air! That was a big leap. The horns are flapping around even more. Joe Foley airing it out tonight in San Diego. Look at the horns. Oh no! Over she goes. Can he get a save out of it? Oh, they shut him off. Man. Leave the RII alone. Come on. Let him try. Here's Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. The score for El Toro Loco is an 8.377. Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, has won the first two competitions tonight, trying to get a triple down. We do not have a triple down yet in the 2024 season. There have been 5 Monster Jam events to this point. Nobody has gotten a triple down. Ryan Anderson has a chance. Tyler Menninga also had a chance in San Antonio, couldn't complete the deal. His stuck throttle really didn't help. Oh yeah, big jump. Weird bounce, but he's going to keep rolling. He's also coming out so early in freestyle because he didn't really have a great score last night in freestyle. Big jump on this side. Nice landing too, flatly landing, or smoothly landing on the backside of that step up. He's getting some good air. Like to see him pick up the pace a little bit. It feels like he's maybe running at like 75%. Good jump off of that jammer. He is certainly getting some big air in there, though. Too bad we're not going to get to see those impromptu middle-of-the-track stoppies like we saw him do all year last year. Seen a couple guys try that on Stadium Championship Series East. And, of course, he's just whipping out a bicycle from literally nothing. Going for the backflip. First one to try it tonight. Oh, and he got it into the moonwalk. Had a little bouncer there, too. The truck shut itself off. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know. But there was no RII hit there. It didn't need to, though. That was a big leap. Certainly getting some nice jumps in here. And of course, he's going to throw it into a stoppie out of nowhere. I mean, he just does it all. He's going to stop it right there. That was a good freestyle. I feel like Ryan Anderson still got a little bit left in the tank that he isn't showing us. It's a 9.671, which is wild, but that's your new leader in freestyle. That was more closer to like a 9.3.5, but I'll take it. It's still your new leader. So he's also in a really good spot to try and triple down tonight in San Diego. Chris Kohler, Monster Mutt, if I didn't say him already, he is freestyling now with a bit of a battered truck. That battered? Is that the right word? I don't know. My parents will tell me when they watch this back. The truck is just, there's body parts falling off. There goes an ear. He's lost an ear. He's already lost a tooth and ear. Oh my gosh, the entire left side of his mouth is gone. He's bicycling it now. His head's falling off. The body parts are flying again here in San Diego. Now the front of his mouth is still there. He just has no way to eat his food on the left side. Monster Mutt is really not holding together well. Oh, look, he's going to cross-thread it. You know the Chris Kohler loves to do that, and he's just demolished the entire middle section of the truck. All he's got is a little lip on the bottom of the right side. Here he goes to the backflip. Oh, the back wheels didn't spin. It sends him over. Can he save it? No, he couldn't hit the gas in time. Oh, man. That would have been wild. Here comes Colt Stevens, Thunderosaurus. So Monster Mutt's score is an 8.784. That's not enough for the top spot. It was a pretty good run. Nice big leap there. Colt Stevens' signature freestyle move is big air. That was always his big thing, all the way dating back to his FS1 Cletus days. Even in Doomsday, some of those freestyles, he was a big big air guy. That was his big thing, and funny enough, that's what ended up securing him the World Finals Freestyle Championship in Asheville. He had that one massive leap. He also did back-to-back backflips, which was pretty cool, but that giant jump is the move that everyone watches when they look back to that freestyle. Nice cross thread. We haven't seen anyone do it that way, and that really gave him some big air. He's got some time left. He really hasn't hit a ton of obstacles, though. Good leap there, too. Stopped the slap wheelie in time so that he could combo it up into 3 moves. Another good jump. I'd love to see him do a backflip. Oh, he's going to stop here because he's going to probably try and do that 8-pack. Try and get the 8-pack backflip in there. He did this last night. He was the first and only driver to do it so far this year. Ooh, he's got it again. All right, I thought for a second that the truck might be flipping over to the side, but it didn't. He's able to keep it going. And a big jump off of that center ramp. It bounces him off to the side, and he combos it up, too. Broke something in the front end there for sure. Might have been his power. No, it couldn't have been his power steering. I don't know what it was, but some red liquid came flying out of the front end of that truck. But it's all right. He is still going. Time is up now, and a very good run from Colt Stevens. And fired up as he should be. Puts him in second place at a 9.110. It was a very good freestyle. Here comes Corey Rummel, Megalodon. Corey Rummel, man, what a year he has had to start off 2024. He's had some seriously awesome wow moments. He's going to be littering the channel with wow moments on the shorts page. I'll tell you, he has just been so good at doing those moves. Spinning it around, going for the racing jump. Really not much has happened in freestyle so far today, though. It's been a very lackluster freestyle. I feel like I haven't really said too much. It's like, I feel like you guys might be wondering where I'm going. I'm still here, still watching. Hopefully things will turn themselves around. We got plenty of time left in freestyle. We've got Camden Murphy and Adam Anderson still to come. Corey Rummel ain't done yet either. He's lining up for a nice jump. Corey Rummel loves to get those big leaps in his freestyles. Heading himself down to the far end of the track. In the end zone for the backflip. Truck shut off for a second. Here he goes. Yeah, that was perfect on the backflip there. Something broken on the truck? I don't know. The truck keeps shutting itself off, and now he's just going to floor it. Foot to the floor. Not playing around anymore. He is going for it. Another good jump, too. I want him to get one more powerful move, but he's not going to get it in. Unfortunately for him, that's not going to get him much of the score either. It's an 8.678. Which will bring up Camden Murphy and the Bakugan Dragonoid, who in the 3 freestyles we've had so far this year has been screwed out of a freestyle win. 2 of the 3. Did I say that already? I think I just said 3. 2 of the 3, he's been screwed out of a win. Maybe today he'll be able to get it. Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, still in the top spot with a 9.671. Oh boy, Little Bicycle, but a good save. Little Bicycle again. And another good save. Maybe he's got some sway bar trouble on that right side. I don't know. We can't see him from here. Oh, yeah. No, they look fine. That's interesting. It's definitely kicking up on that right side, though. Oh, whoa, he hit that at the wrong angle. Didn't hit that head on, and it threw him off to the side. Oh man, he is just all over the place in this run. He keeps bouncing from one side to the other. He's a bicycle man. Forget the rubber band man, he's the bicycle man. Good leap there too. And another time he's spending most of his time on two wheels, on the one side of the truck or the other. Cameron Murphy and the Bakugan bicycle annoyed. Really nothing much going on in this run so far, just kind of eating up time until the backflip though. Goes to the backflip, bounces it off the back. Oh no! It sent him the wrong way. He bounced it once, and then when it landed, it pushed him further, and that ended him on his lid. That is a tough break there. Know that he wanted to get a higher score than what he got, which is an 8.397. Here comes Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Two trucks left in freestyle. It's Vendetta and it's Gravedigger. Coming out late in freestyle today after coming out first yesterday. He landed a backflip in last night's competition, so he was able to get the chance to come out a little bit later than usual. I'm sure he's happy about it, a good slap wheelie. Love the underglow that they've got on the Throttle Monster truck, especially for his truck. That red is just so nice. That was a thing that started a while ago. Lindsay Wink in the Lucas Oil Crusader had that way back like 5-6 years ago. It was one of the first. Then Damon Bradshaw had it. Not many trucks have done that. And it's funny because the two trucks that did it were Feld trucks that I mentioned, and not all the Feld trucks did that, which is fascinating. I wonder why they picked those two. I guess probably because they were the two bigger sponsors. Now you've got some independents doing it. It's just a cool little flair. Like Thunder Roar should have that. I feel like all the trucks should. Just make them look even cooler. Could he be going for the backflip again? A two backflip weekend for Vendetta? Oh, he broke the rear tie rod, a hard landing, and it puts him on his lid. Well, he hit two backflips in the weekend, but he didn't land them both. So that ends off his night with a 7.770. And here comes Adam Anderson and Gravedigger, your final freestyler tonight. Ooh, a little bicycle. Your final freestyler tonight, who has also been so good at freestyle this year. He was also robbed out of that first freestyle win of the year in San Francisco. Oh my, that was not hit head on. I love how these drivers are just hitting things any way they want. They're like, I don't care if it's straight, just hit it. All right, good, do that. That gives me more things to yell at. Still in the lead is Ryan Anderson, his brother, with a 9.671. So it's either Ryan Anderson gets the first triple down of 2023, or Adam Anderson comes through with another freestyle win, winning both in San Diego. I'll tell you right now, his pace is really good, and I've said it a lot this season, and only the fourth event, Adam Anderson looks like a different breed in 2024. He is really looking great at the beginning of this year. The truck is holding together. He's got one of the best crew chiefs in the business, Gio Andino, and that's why. That was a weird donut right there. Could he have a broken axle? Could that be the problem? I don't think so. Doesn't seem like it. He's just flying around. Oh no, but he broke something in the front end. He completely destroyed the front end of the truck, and that's going to end his run. Destroyed the shock towers, and man, oh man, what a frustrating way for Adam Anderson to end his freestyle tonight, and it's only going to give him an 8.859, so your freestyle winner is Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, with a 9.671. And then he also was able to win the overall event championship because he tripled down. He won all three events, so a very obvious overall event winner there. I mean, that's a big 8 points that he gained on Gravedigger in that event, so I'm sure that he is thrilled about that. Now let's take a look here, already on the screen, your upcoming commentary schedule for 2024, with our next commentary being in Houston, Texas. Then we go to Anaheim, and then you can see as we go to San Diego again the weekend after that from the 27th of January. So we've got a lot of really iconic locations for Monster Jam. Angel Stadium, always a great place. NRG Stadium, a great place. Always providing great events in those two locations. Hopefully we'll get some good events out of those. It was a good weekend. 4 commentary weekend is in the books. The first one, and we're going to have plenty more to come, but man, oh man, I could take a couple days to let my voice recover before I get right back at it for 2024's third weekend. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.